but he is writing. So, no one films in production and everything. You're probably talking about 15. You see, to be honest. I'd love to say it's coming out. Yeah, it's in the process. It's in the process. Thank you, brother. Glad to have you on board. Yes, ma'am. I'd say 30 words. I heard about 2. I fucking loved it. Yeah, man. The mustache twisting is always more fun than smiling and bravado. And I love it. I love being the bad conniver. I enjoy that shit. I relish it. I mean, it was another great opportunity to work with a cat like Christopher Walken, And that cat, I'll tell you, there's something really interesting about anybody that has that bizarre cadence of speech. And they just arbitrarily put pauses. You're just like, are you done? And then he just keeps going with the sentence. You're like, okay, keep going. But once you get to know the cat, and if you transcribe everything that Walken's saying, most normal human being you've ever met. But when you hear him, you're like, you're fucking weird, dude. Everybody else like it's Walken. I'm like, you're fucking weird. And you gotta imagine this. I always talk about this. It's like, one of my favorite quotes about acting is, "It's better to be interesting than real." And I guess that is true. But imagine Walken on his first audition. The casting director said to me, "This guy fucking sucks. He's not believable as a human. When have you ever met a human that does that?" Who would go, "Oh yeah, he's perfect for the role"? Who would do that? It had to be somebody going, "Okay, I don't believe that he's even immortal, but there's something fucking intriguing about him." And it's true. Just conversing with the guy, you hang on his every word. You're just like, what? Is he thinking of the next word to say when he tells you? That's what I'm thinking. I was intriguing. It was like a study. It was just a sociological experiment for me. He was a wonderful human being, though. I mean, the guy's like a ballroom dancer. He's been married for I don't know how many years. He's one of the most normal human beings ever. But I've come that close to asking him, like, wow, is that, did your mom talk like that? Did your dad? Are you really searching for the next word that you're thinking of telling me with those weird pauses? But man, the cat's a genius. The cat's a genius, man. It's very rare that a guy can be that dramatic, Deer Hunter, and be that funny on Saturday Night Live. Champagne, It's difficult to cross those lines, and he's one of them, man. It's rare that, as an actor, you can say I worked with Defoe and Walken. It's something I can hang my hat on. I'm proud of that. It was a wonderful experience for me. Had nothing to do with the fact that did I like being a bad guy. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Little bonus. Who's next? What are you eating? Oh, enchilada. Yes, ma'am. The Darren Call story? Yeah, has anybody heard this story? No? Well, this is true shit. Where, I don't know. Real life is more bizarre than the written word. I'll tell you, I was doing, how many people saw Devil's Carnival? Right on, man. Cool. You don't make part 2. Yeah, it's me and Paul Sorvino. We're in heaven. Shit goes down. It's crazy. I lived in that one too. It's kind of cool. So we were filming the Devil's Carnival in Riverside, California, which I don't know if you guys know, but it's the crystal meth capital of the world. Who fucking knows shit like that? There's another story of how I found that out, because we got computers stolen from the set. There was a bunch of meth heads that ran with computers and threw them in their house.
Oh, and he chased him down. He chased him down.
But,
yeah, the crackheads.
It was all night shoots, if you guys have seen it. It all takes place in the night. So we wrapped at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, about 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like 5:48, and I'm driving home from Riverside. So I pull in, go to a little quickie mart liquor store. Stupidest thing I've ever done in my life, arguably. Bad part of town. The minute I walk in there, and I realize, the guys behind plexiglass, there's chains, bars everywhere. I look over, and there's a dude in a Tony Stewart NASCAR jacket, like dribbling out of his mouth. He's got like a stain of some Cheeto smear on his and his girlfriend or wife is just hustling. I mean, eye fucking me. She's like, you know, like the eyeball that you're like, fuck. It's like, you want to go like, what's fucking wrong with you? That's not when you look at somebody, even if you think you recognize, you know. Limbs are going all cattywampus, and I can see her just eye fucking me. So I grab myself a Payday and a Nestle's chocolate milk quick, because I fucking love chocolate milk. And I'm standing in line, and her boyfriend, this big brother, with Cheeto smear on his cheek, he's eyeballing me. He's looking at her. He's eyeballing me too. Looking, eyeballing, and she's just whispering something. And finally, I'm standing in line. I'm about to put the Payday and the quick down and just fucking get my car to drive. It's early in the morning. I'm starving, but I got about an hour to drive back to LA. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. And she goes, I said, I look behind me. I didn't know if she was talking to me and there's nobody behind me. She goes, is she I was like, I don't know what you're saying, man. I'm like, as I go? That's racist, but I'm... Now is you day-cow? I said, it's as I day-cow? She goes, no, is you day-cow from the criminal mind? I said, from the criminal minds? Darren Call? I'm like, yes ma'am, I played a character called Darren Call on an episode of Criminal Minds. She's like, I did fucking one. And she's like, I knew that was the day you got it. And then the guy's like, that's crazy shit. I seen that show so many times. I'm like, wow, you must really love Criminal Minds. Like, what I do? What happened? I recorded on my VCR, and my VCR broke. So all I can do is I play the one tape that won't come out. We got your episode of Camera Line. I got 3 times a day for the last 6 months. And at this point, I'm like, who even fucking has a VCR? You know, and he's just like, Can't imagine. Is it your way? Holy fucking shit. It was $3 for my Payday, man. That's cool. Let me get the fuck out of there. It was like, I was like, you're fucking genius, lady. Fucking genius. She couldn't get the tape out, so she watched my episode every day for like 6 months. She was quoting lines to me. I could barely understand her. She was like, I know you poking in your nose like that. You twitching. Y'all fucked up. Really fucking happened, man. I got in my car and I just drove, man. I just drove.
He's probably thinking something.
That's a Darren Call. That shit really happened, man. The way I found out about it being the crystal meth capital of the world, like one day we broke in for lunch, right? And I'm from fucking Texas.
Woo!
A lot of computers. You know, we have what's called Video Village, where all the computers, where all the data's housed, and they're looking at all the stuff that we shot. Well, there's computers. We line up, we break for lunch, and we're shooting at a carnival, a touring carnival in Riverside. There's like not much security around. All of a sudden, we see these 3 kids, like 17, 15, 16, 17, 20, running off holding computers. And I looked around, I'm like, whoa! Everybody just froze. They're like, oh my God, they just stole our computers. I fucking bolted after these people. I'm like, LA people are just like frozen, nobody's moving. I'm like, they're fucking stealing them, they got their computers. These fucking little punks run into a house and shut the door. We call the cops come, I'm like, yeah, they're in there, they've got the computers. They're like, well, we don't really have probable cause. I'm like, I fucking saw them. It's fucking problem, right? I saw them. They grabbed them, they ran into the fucking house. Like, well, we need to get, warrant, we can't. I was like, whoa! What more proof do you need? I saw them. all. Then, like 2 hours later, they searched the perimeter. The kids had gone to the backyard, throwing all the computers over the back fence. All the computers were like in the grass and shit, like, you know, $20,000 of iBooks and G Pros and all that. And they hucked them over the back fence. And they took out, I don't know, about, you know, 5, 6 Macs, which is about 30 pounds of, you know, IT hardware. But they took about 60 pounds of crystal meth out of the house, which was just trippy and bizarre. They were like cooking and doing wacky shit. I was like, holy shit. Like, arguably the second stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
Chase down the
Going
meth
past a
heads.
bunch of crystal meth cookers. I'm like, give me that fucking computers back. I didn't know. I was just like, fucking give me that. So that's how I found out it was the cook capital of the world, man. I do stupid shit, man. Who's next? Yes, sir. Oh, dude, I don't want to leave the house for money. No, man, it's fucking Twilight Zone.